I'm using the Canon, the big one. Now what I did here, which you probably can't see very well, this is a little connector that's hooked up to the compressor. So I do have to get a couple hangers for this stuff, but now this should plug right into here, which it does. Yep. I'm going to want to put a little, what you call it on it though, because I don't want that line to hang down like it is, because it's a strong possibility it'll get caught on something. So, especially the way I am. I don't know if you can see that or not down there. So, I may bring that up and in a little bit, which I can still keep it that way. Let me see, I could probably do it. I don't want to loosen it up too much, but yeah, that works. It keeps it right up against there. Yeah, and it's still down a little bit. I'm actually not happy with that. I'm going to move that. I don't like it there. I think I'm going to move this over here on the wood more, so this piece will be protected by the wood. You know what I mean? Can you see what I mean from here? I don't know. I guess you can. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, I am zoomed in. Well, let me zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, why not? I'm going to have to start using the other tripod for this one, however. Yeah, so there, as you can see at the meter, and then coming off to the right of that, there's a air shutoff valve, and then it elbows downward into a water separator. And then it goes down to the air hose. Now there is where I like to change it, because I don't like it that low. I can just see myself grabbing it or yanking it when I go to pull something out from underneath. I may bring it right up to where and put it on the green, which is a little above part of the actual, see it, the green part, which is a 2x4. That's what's holding that counter up. It'll stick out a little bit more, but it won't be hanging, and I can deal with that. Or just turn it around and put a piece of wood in there sideways and bolt it on sideways. Yes, I can do that too. Yeah, I could probably do that. Wasn't even thinking of that. Let's lower this a little bit. We don't need it quite that high or quite that crooked or that crooked. Yeah, we'll take this off for now. Yeah, I'm still nosy. You know, it's still kind of in your system, if you know what I mean. Now this is an old brush that just stopped working. It was just old and old. Single stage. So what I do is, I have nothing on it. I just use it for blowing air. That's all I use it for. These are 2 little containers that I need. I have a home for them. Protect or arrest your vest. Let me turn that down. I'm going to keep listening to it. Now this isn't for everybody. However, I think it's 15 bucks a bottle. I'm not positive. Or was it 9? But this is what a lot of the law enforcement use and things on their bulletproof vest and stuff like that. Because you just can't wash the vest. You know, that kind of stays the way it is. You know, and you have a shirt under it, you know, to help protect it from getting smelly, but it still picks up odors. And that's what this is for. And it actually works as a good deodorizer for around the house, especially if you have pets, because it's even good for pets. You can put it not on the pet, but if the pet was wearing a vest, you know, so if it's good enough for them to have there, you know, if you got to give your furniture a little spurt here or there, this works. And they have different scents. This is Midnight. What I wish they had, and they don't, this one's close to it, but something like cotton or linen, you know, that's kind of a smell that I kind of like. It's not an overpowering stench, you know. Alright, so all this is going to go on the table saw, and then I can sort through it and get rid of what I got to get rid of. This is for the Dremel, because the Dremel's going to be out here, so I got to find a place to hang it. Probably right there. And speaking of it, let me get it out of the way. Yeah, I'll probably end up putting it right here. This way I can get it from both sides. Yeah. Okay, I'll hang it there for now. Now, if you want a little lavender, we have that too. This is going to be the bottom part of a drawer. Put that right there. This is a radio charger. That's going to go over there. So once I find out what I have here, then I can kind of go through gaps and cracks. I could have used that on a couple of my old girlfriends. Paintbrushes. I have a place for paintbrushes. I know I do. Right under where I just put it. These lights have been kicking around forever. I don't see us getting another jet ski, but you never know if I'm going to have use for them. So eventually I got to figure out, okay, here's an electric heater. We used to use this on the boat occasionally, but then we decided forget about it. We didn't need it. We did need heat on the boat, however, because of the reverse cycles on the, not the reverse cycle, but reverse cycle. It had 3 air conditioners on it, but it took the water, and that's how it made the air cold. But it wasn't going to take ice water and turn it into heat. It just wasn't going to happen. So we did need heat on the boat. Now, one of them in the salon, was it the salon? One of them did have a heat element in it, so it was electric heat. That was in the salon, yeah. But the guest quarters, the guest bathrooms, the master bath got heat off of the salon area, but the master bedroom, no, that didn't get heat. That didn't have any heat in it. So we used to use this other one I just showed you on that, because we had a nice little shelf over next to the bed, and that used to blow right across this and heat up perfect. And then I got the one that looked like a radiator that was, I guess, oil filled or whatever it's filled with. And it looks like a radiator. It's electric, and you plug it in, and it had 1 and 2 in temperature. And that actually worked nice too, because once that got hot, it would still radiate the heat, which was nice. All right, pulleys. Why do I have pulleys in my spray booth? I don't know. This is sandblast media for a little sandblasting gun that I have that I basically wasted money on.